Good morning and welcome to Leadership Tip Tuesday with Coach Ellis. And this is the day I spend just a few minutes talking to emerging, existing, and exiting leaders about leadership principles. And it doesn't matter whether or not you lead a Fortune 500 company, a major military organization, a small corporation, or even just your family, a church, nonprofit, or somebody that makes gazillions of dollars. The leadership principles are the same. For the next few weeks, I want to explore some of the ideas that we've all heard from John Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. So today I want to talk, I heard a story once, someone said that here's a leadership principle you can live with. If you sprint, the people will jog. If you jog, the people will walk. If you walk, the people will stand. If you stand, the people will sit. If you sit, the people will lay down. If you lay down, the people will sleep. If you sleep, the people will die. Lady D, what it simply says is that wherever you are, the people generally you're leading will be slightly behind you. This is essentially the law of the lid. Your capacity to lead always elevates those who you lead. Marshall, what we're talking about is this idea that whenever you are in charge of an organization or responsible for an organization, you must continually improve so that those around you will improve as well. Here's an unknown truth. Well, actually, it's a known truth. We just don't think about it. People generally aspire to the place that you expect them to be. If you expect greatness, you tend to get greatness. If you expect mediocrity, you tend to lavish in mediocrity. If you expect failure, you have an abundance of failure. So the law of the lid is really about your capacity as a leader to elevate your expectations and your standards to where other people come to match you. The thing is, you're not always the smartest, you're not always the most talented, you're not always the wealthiest, you're the most well-read. It doesn't matter, because leadership is not about what you bring to the table. It's about you empowering others to be great. And this law of the lid simply says if you have the capacity to raise your standards to inspire others, then they will meet you most, if not all of the way. So when I first heard this principle, I was a little taken aback, because as a coach, I always believe that we help people be better than we are. But this law of the lid is not about performance. It is about capacity. And the simple fact of the matter is, as we raise our capacity, everybody in our sphere will raise theirs. This is why it's so important that you are in circles, not just a circle, but many circles. Because in some circles, you will need to be those who are being raised and not the one sitting on top. If you are the biggest fish in your pond, every circle you get into, your ponds are too small. So have a pond that you're the big fish in. You can have some of your little fish in, so you can always raise. Because the more you raise, the more you raise. And after all, what is leadership about? It is not about you accomplishing what you want to do. It's about helping other people be maximized in how they've been designed in life. You want to lead people? Lead them to the place of their destiny. This law of the lid is excellent. So on this day, remember, always improve yourself and your capacity so those around you can increase theirs. They can never be all they're supposed to be if you're not, Ethel, what you're supposed to be. This is Coach Ellis saying thank you for joining us. If you got questions or comments, leave them down below here. Catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis, or write me an email at coach@elliscrum.net. Until next Tuesday, have a one-tabless, lid-raising Leadership Tip Tuesday. God bless you, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.